The Center for Water Security, Sanitation, and Hygiene is really excited to be featuring you this month for Black History Month to really highlight diversity and Black talents within the WASH work that we do and also working internationally. In the summer of 2014, you interned at the International Center for Diarrheal Disease Research, Bangladesh, with the WASH Benefits Project, promoting hygiene interventions to prevent childhood growth stunting. I'm really curious to see, why did you select WASH projects for your internship?
Well, thank you first for giving me this opportunity and to just share a little bit more of why I picked that specific placement. At the time, I was a university student at Johns Hopkins University and participated in their program called the Global Health Established Field Placement. So through that program, I was assigned to work at ICDDRB. And I'd say my interest in specifically focusing on sanitation, it evolved from a previous opportunity I had also as a Hopkins student. I was selected for a research program in Uganda. And in the program, it was a public health focused, about 3-week trip. We were all given a specific research topic, and mine was waste management and sanitation. We did a homestay in the Kalisazo community in Rakai. Rakai may be known pretty famously internationally as being part of the Rakai Health Sciences program, which is one of the most comprehensive studies related to HIV and AIDS completed to date. Staying in that community, I had a hands-on experience of what it is like to not have running water in your home. But I would say that it really opened my eyes and was the first look into sanitation, especially in the international development context. And that influenced my research placement in Bangladesh. They were completing a project called WASH Benefits, which had many arms, some related to hygiene, some related to nutrition, but the whole aim of the activity was to reduce growth stunting in children through these interventions. One arm of the project was safe latrine management, and they were looking for someone to create drawings to bridge some of the language barriers in this community in order to influence better communal latrine management. So I expressed my interest in art and was invited to complete the drawings that would be used in the community. I would say that was a highlight for me, also influencing some future projects combining environment, sanitation, and art. We are doing amazing work as an agency. I think even U.S. government-wide in terms of our contributions to water and sanitation and development at large. And I'd say, one piece of advice that I'd give is technical expertise is important, but don't let that limit your sites. I think myself personally, at the beginning of my working with USAID, I was overly critical. Am I trained well enough? Do I have enough sector-specific background? I've done work related to forestry and carbon credit trading and energy, water sanitation, supporting livelihoods in forest-dependent communities. I could have never envisioned doing any of those things before starting this job. But just trust that you have the skills or you have a foundation that will further your contributions in whatever discipline you choose to explore. No one comes into this as a pure expert. And so I think just, giving yourself an opportunity to grow and also realizing the work is great, but we have to focus on the people. Yeah, I think a great way to start, take advantage of this great wide web we have. I would say more and more, a lot of organizations are doing interviews, or it may be even YouTube videos about research topics. A lot of my career and my fellowship opportunities came from doing a scan, thinking of a country or a specific topic I was interested in. In particular, I was looking up waste management in Brazil and met someone who is now a close research advisor and friend, and was invited to do a fellowship with her simply from an email. That's an excellent question. One other thing I would encourage everyone to consider, there's a wide variety of paid fellowship and scholarship opportunities that are made available to students across academic levels. You don't have to compromise your financial and personal development as you pursue these opportunities overseas. Fortunately, more and more we're seeing stipends being a part of fellowship programs, being part of study abroad programs that help you meet the gap as you advance yourself in a unique way that many others in your family or even in your community have not considered before.
That's great, Brittany. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. Again, this is Carmelita Francois. I'm a WASH advisor in the Center for Water Security, Sanitation, and Hygiene, and you were listening to Brittany Thomas, who works at USAID as a Foreign Service Officer and based in Senegal. We really appreciate the time that you've made to really inspire other Black professionals to pursue careers and seeing different opportunities to actually have a pathway in international development.